Yo, Shalom is your first on by giving honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, and peace be unto you in the household of faith, Yahawah Mashiach. My name is Ishaya, and I'm coming at y'all through the Spirit to do a video on, I'm going to title it Peace for the Quiet Brothers. Keep your peace, right? All right, and those that are in the truth, man, they're like Clark Kent in his truth, right? You always let not thy left hand know what thy right hand do. You keep your peace and you're constantly, you circumspect, you keep quiet. But one thing that can drive a man nuts is a fucking modern day Babylonian woman. So for you brothers that haven't, you know, that don't have a wife, try not to get one. You're a man, that wife is a different level of commitment, man. The concubines are one thing, but a wife, that's a whole nother level of commitment, right? So, take that, and walk with that. Because it really will. So right now I'm going to explain some of the modern traits of these Babylonian women and how men of the Lord should, dealt with those women. So let's go ahead and get it. Proverbs 9:13. Let's fly with this. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knows nothing. And that's the modern day woman. These women are, they're also in that gross darkness. They don't know the true ways of a woman and how they're supposed to act as a woman, right? And being the fact that you're, in its truth, you're so indulged in the truth that the only thing that you want to hear about is the truth, right? You ain't trying to hear, Stacy at the office is taking all the fucking coffee pods or some stupid shit like that, or you don't want to hear about her wicked ass friends doing wicked ass shit, you know? More than likely, if your shorty got some hoe friends, right, she might even be a hoe herself too. Like more often than not, King Solomon said, out of a thousand women, I found none righteous. And that was back then. Think about now, right? The billions of women on the earth, man. Think about the small, skimpy percentage of the fact that these women, of the percentage of the women that are actually righteous, man. All right, so let's read this. Sirach 25:20. As the climbing of a sandy way is the feet of the aged. So, difficulty of an elderly climbing up a sandy hill, right? So is a wife full of words to a quiet man, right? So not only do you have your wife that doesn't know a lot, doesn't know really anything, but she's talking a lot. That's out of place, and that's these modern day Babylonian women, but they love to do that, right? Because of the society that we're in, a metropolis, man, the mother cities. These people, these men, these simpy ass fucking men, they always praising these women. They're always going after these women. But the men of the Lord, they know their value, right? Well, while as this world, they align their household of a man and a woman and, a nice American marriage and relationship. But the men of the Lord, man, we're seeking to be kings and priests and gods in the kingdom of Yahawah Yahawah. And we understand that our value is great. And every once in a while you will catch a woman that's good, man. A good woman, right? And look, a virtuous woman is like unto rubies. But guess what? As a man of the Lord, you're worth more than rubies, man. You're on a path to become a god, right? That can't even match up. Those prices don't fucking balance out. Just like the Apostle Paul wrote in the Corinthians, man. You got Yahawah, man, woman, and child, man. And we know that the Lord's ways are higher than our ways, but as a man, your ways are higher than a woman's ways. But these women don't know how to come correct, and if they don't come correct, man, let their ass go. Let them go, man. It's not worth keeping them around if it's going to drive you crazy, if it's going to keep you away from the real mission here, which is staying in His truth, man, holding that faith, doing His work, right, eating His loaf, teaching it, doing what you got to do in His truth, man. And that's the bottom line to it. It's hard to bear these women. And also, not even in that, too. Let's get this precept. So you got the fact that these women don't know shit, but they always talk about something. Now let's get another one, right? Amos 7:17, right? Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. So not only that, these Babylonian women are whores, man. You might not be the first woman that, dealt with that woman. You might not be the first, dude that came and, drove that shit around, right? So as a man of the Lord, man, you got to understand that you're so valuable, man. Being seen with these bitches might even be an embarrassment to you, right? Just because you got a pretty face, man. Everybody done known that pretty face already. Man, leave these hoes alone and really lock into this truth. It's going to drive you crazy because as a man of the Lord, from a woman, you seek silence, man. You seek comfort, right? A woman shall be a pillar unto a man. And a pillar not meaning a foundation, pillar meaning, just like something that you could lean on, like, hey, I had a hard ass day. These demons been attacking me. I was at work and shit's fucking me up. I'm tired, man. I just want to back her up with some food. You don't want to deal with all these extracurricular shits. But they always come with that. And it'll drive you crazy, right? And you'll become a more emotional person, man. So if you go into the herb ashwagandha is a natural testosterone booster. Testosterone is a hormone that is also responsible for, habits of stoicism, right? It allows you to, it keeps those hormones that release your emotions down, right? Testosterone is a man's hormone, rather on the left hand is estrogen, which is a woman's hormone, right? So that's why you need to stay away from foods like soy products, man. Highly processed foods, non-complex carbohydrates, right? And those type of things are comfort foods. So if a woman's driving you crazy, what are you going to eat first? Those comfort foods. And what does that do? That releases more estrogen and it makes you more emotional. That's going to drive you crazier, man. If you got this woman driving you crazy and driving you nuts, man, you're going to sleep less, right? Because she's going to keep you up all night hooting and hollering about some shit. But you got to understand that you got a power to leave whenever, man. And these women like that. They really do. So if you're a man and you see something in a woman that you don't like, man, walk away from her, right? Delete her number, man. Show no face. And they like that. They're always going to come running back to you. And as a man of the Lord, we understand that pursuant to Isaiah 4:1, that when these times even get more rough, they're going to come regardless, man. They're going to come correct, too. Right? They ain't going to come with none of that hooting and hollering and shit, man. They're going to come the right way. And, these harlots that do nothing but talk their fucking talk and have nothing to show for it, man. These bitches can't cook. They can't clean. They give you no peace, man. So it's another reason why you shouldn't even go after them, man. If the Lord sends you a woman, right? Hey, he sends you a woman, man. But the Apostle Paul preached, seek ye not a wife, right? Because you want to give your diligence to the Lord at the end of the day, man. Right? We want to be built up for the Lord. That's the purpose that we're trying to pursue right now as hopeful elect, right? Because if you do give your power into a woman, man, you're going to go out sad. You're going to go out real fucking sad, man. And as a man of the Lord, you can't do that. Because the men of the Lord don't do that, right? It's not in our nature. It's not right to do that, right? The scriptures tell you to give not your power to them. You going off if you're doing that shit, man. Because we're trying to receive a kingdom. We're trying to receive an everlasting kingdom. And we're trying to, be built up to the level to receive that kingdom. And right now, you got to put these bitches away, right? That's a really hard stumbling block for the younger brothers in the truth because it's the sort of thing. You have the testosterone running through your body, man. You burning up. You got that feeling on you, bro. But at the end of the day, it's why the Apostle Paul also taught, keep under that body and train that mind as an athlete. That's an NIV. Train thy mind as an athlete, right? Because the heart is deceiving of all things. And if you go into that word heart, it translates, I think, through, I'm not sure if it's the Greek or the Roman, Sulak, I'm coming up blank right now, but it translates back to mind, right? That heart is deceiving above all things, man. Your mind is deceiving above all things, man. You might think you want that, but you don't, bro. Trust me. Once you actually go through it, you don't want that. And these women, you don't want that. These harlots, these fucking sottish women who don't know what the hell they're talking about, constantly in your fucking ear. You ain't even the first man, to swipe that check, man. Give not that power to these women, man. They'll drive you crazy. Let's get this. Is it First Ezra? Yeah, it is. I'm going to go straight to the point on this, man. This is a concubine doing this. First Ezra's 4th chapter. So taking the crown of the king's head and setting upon her own head, she also struck the king and with her left hand. This is a concubine doing this, man. She took the crown off of his head and slapped him. Reading on. And yet for all this the king gaped, right? He was like jaw dropped and gazed upon her with mouth open. And if she laughed upon him, he also laughed. So this man is going outside, man. It's how these niggas in the world do. These women can do adulterous shit. These women can absolutely disrespect them, even put the hands on them. And they still gonna go back to that same woman, man, because these men are simps, man. But as a man of the Lord, you don't take upon that spirit. You take upon the like mind of Yahawah Bahasham doing the mission of the Lord. And when it comes to these women, you understand your place in the hierarchy that the Apostle Paul wrote. Yahawah, man, woman, and child, man. Right? Our ways are higher than their ways, and you understand the position that you hold and how important it is to maintain that, right? And we even seen it in our forefathers, man. King David stood on it, right? Let's get this. 2 Samuel, 6th chapter. I love this. And the 20th verse. This is David doing his dance, right? And Michelle, right, tried to stand up to him, tried to talk to him, and went forth and did that. She tried to say some shit to him. And watch, let's read. Then David returned to bless his household. Michelle, the daughter of Saul, came out to meet David and said, "How glorious was the king of Israel today, who uncovered himself to the day in the eyes of the handmaids and of his servants, and one of the vain fellows shamelessly uncovering himself." And David said unto Michelle, "It was before the Lord Yahawah, which chose me before thy father, and behold all his house, to appoint me ruler over the people who are Yahawah, over Israel. Therefore I will play before the Lord." Man, David's going to do the Lord's work. He don't give a fuck about what anybody has to say, especially this woman, right? And he's going to put her ass away for this. "And I will yet move more vile than thus, and will be base in my own sight, and of the maidservants which thou hast spoken of them shall I be had in honor." Therefore Michelle, the daughter of Saul, had no child unto the day of her death, man. So he put her ass away. Didn't give her none of that, that strokage for the rest of the time, man. And let her ass die. And the whole purpose of a woman is to be a servant unto a man and bear children. And he took that woman's whole purpose away. And that is divine judgment given from King David unto that woman, right? And kicked her ass to the dust, right? And that's how it should be, man. As a man of the Lord, man, if she ain't coming correct, man, throw that bitch away, man. There's too many women in this world for you to be sitting there tripping and folding over one bitch. When really, man, the real woman you should be seeking is wisdom, right? And, she's the one that's really hard to get. She'll come under you crooked ways, but after you endure that, she'll show you her secrets. And that's this truth. That's what you really need to be indulged in, and not these fucking Babylonian women that are defiled, man. They're like 39-cent McDonald's cheeseburgers. Nigga, fuck that. We're trying to get this truth, man. We're trying to get this everlasting kingdom of great fruits, man. We don't need that 39-cent fucking McDonald's cheeseburger. Step on that shit and keep it going, man. And I pray the Lord may put this video, into the hands of another brother that's like me, man. I'm a quiet brother, man. I like my peace. I don't say very many words. So I really relate to that Sirach 25:20 being the fact that, a woman that talks a lot is just hard to bear. She'll drive you insane, And Babu Shai stand tall and Yakal, which is and to endure. Yakal is to endure in the Hebrew, right? And endure that, right? And throw that bitch to the side, man. Right? If you know that most brothers in this truth, man, all the brothers in this truth are like Clark Kent, man. Let out that left hand know what that right hand do, right? And you like to keep homeostasis, man. You like to stay on balanced, right? And these women will drive you fucking crazy, especially if you're new in this truth and you haven't been, built up. You haven't, got your scars yet, right? And it might be a hard thing to understand, but just, walk in the Lord and he'll show you his ways, man. He'll enlighten that path. These women ain't gonna do shit for you, man. They're really not, right? So that's why you gotta tread real carefully, because a lot of these women ain't even worth having. So we've established the fact that these modern day Babylonian women don't know anything, but they still talk. They're whores, and they don't give you peace, and they're gonna end up showing you embarrassment, man, because they're gonna lose respect for you, right? If you keep fucking enduring through a woman who obviously doesn't respect you, man, she ain't gonna do more but respect you lesser and lesser, and that's when adultery starts coming in, right? Man, throw that bitch away. You don't need it. Man, you need this truth at the end of the day. Keep that homeostasis, keep that balance, man. Keep your testosterone up. Sleep good, man. Eat good. Take care of yourself, man. You get a good body, man, always gonna be chasing you through and through, no matter what, especially being the fact that you're a man of the Lord. But hey, at the end of the day, our main focus is this truth, man. All that other shit is just folly. All that other shit is just of the flesh, right? But hey, man, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to lastly give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi Bahasham, Qadash, and Shalom.